Hello and welcome to the ASC Weekly number 5 Diamond Division. We are going to the semifinals, round of 4 here, and this is going to be a best of 3, and we have Andeh, or Andeh, depending on how you want to say it, spawning as the pink Zerg here at the top right, as is tradition to always have at least one pink player in the ASC Weekly, and at the bottom right, his opponent. In this ZVZ, we have Swipht spawning as the red Zerg. I am Simpatico.
I am Zeltsum, and I should have gotten water during our 1 hour break.
Yeah, I've actually finished 2 teas throughout this entire cast, one during
Because,
that entire waiting period.
well, I had that discussion with the guy in the chat, and I can't remember his name. I would have remembered his name if it was pronounceable.
Which is a good reason for people to show up for the live show, by the way.
Yeah, that was a fun.
Super
I
fun.
bet there were a lot of people that benefited from that.
I definitely hope so. I know I did.
That was actually a pretty awesome discussion. That was pretty fun. It was civilized, which is awesome. That's great because there's so many times I've had like a balanced discussion or a discussion of strategies, and somebody just goes, "Oh my God, X is OP," and then the other guy goes, "No, it's not. Y is OP," and then they're just like, slap fight.
Yeah, that was. I was actually commenting on that during that discussion. It was just really nice to see an actual debate where people were talking back and forth. I hate that when you're at a party or something and you're talking with someone and you get into a debate and they just start getting all pissed off and stuff. You're just like, I just
It's
want
funny
to have
because
fun and debate. Debating is fun.
they start cutting you off and arguing the half point that you have made, and then they're like, "Oh, well, that's not really a full thought," and I'm like, "That's because you cut me off mid-sentence." you know, Well, I think that X is, and then they cut you off, and they're like, "X is what? I bet you don't even know what X is, because you don't know shit, man. You don't know what the hell you're talking about." And I'm like, fuck you.
Anyway, going to this game, it looks like we have two identical builds thus far, and just a little bit behind on a spawning pool. No big deal there. Looks like will we
Slightly
see
more ahead in
Zergling
economy,
speed?
though.
Yep, we do have
Zergling speed for map control. I think we're going to see Zergling speed for map control into
Wow, queuing up a
Ultralisk
queen.
all in.
Oh, there we go. Got rid of the. He actually queued up 2 queens there. That's not the best idea this early in the game, but yeah, both players getting Zergling speed.
I'm calling it now. It's going to be Ultralisk all in rush versus Broodlord rush all in.
Well, he has rallied these Zerglings straight to his opponent's base, and he has his own Zerglings. So I don't know. Not going to do a whole lot. Probably just like you said, maybe going for some map control.
But
Maybe,
it's 6 Zerglings for Andeh to the 8 of Swipht. So if he keeps those alive, and the drone count's even, so if Andeh got that slight economic advantage in the early game because of that slightly later pool, but then he threw it away all on Zerglings, and now he's not going to do anything with that. I'm not going to do anything with it. And now the drone counts are even. Oh, no, now Andeh's behind. Oh, because he's building a hatchery, so that's okay. So he's actually ahead. Kind of.
These Zerglings are chasing out their opponents right across the map here.
Andeh's seeing all the Zerglings,
wow.
though. It has promptly begun a Baneling nest, and he's going to need that up pretty fast.
This is a lot of Zerglings, and he's got his own Banelings.
Are already up, so it looks like Swipht is going to be winning this game. Surrounding the queen, and barely, doesn't get to the queen in time. Too many Zerglings, but now the Banelings are out. There go all the lings, and now, nice drone micro actually, sending 3 at the Banelings and the other 3 away. But he needs to get those drones off creep. Oh, nice spread. Now he's going to lose all his Zerglings. That was pretty big.
That was so many Zerglings to one Baneling.
That.
Oh, God. That was so many
now
lings.
this queen is surrounded by lings. It's too late. That was a nice drone micro. He needed to get those drones off creep, though, as of course drones do not get a creep speed increase from creep, and Andeh GG's, as he has nothing at all left in his base.
That was a
pretty epic Baneling, man.
Yeah, that was an epic Baneling. We did see like 3 drones get killed to 3 Banelings, which wasn't too good. But then, wow, that one Baneling took out like 8 Zerglings. That was pretty intense. So Swipht gets a quick 1 up on his opponent, and that means Andeh gets map choice.
By the way, the results for Protoss versus X Silent are in already.
Because Protoss
I
cheesed to victory?
sounds like Protoss tries to cheese to victory, but then lost because he cheesed only.
Oh,
Um,
crazy.
and oh, what a surprise! What a surprise! When you cheese, you eventually lose. I never would have guessed. Hey, or maybe he didn't cheese. I don't know, but the games did seem kind of fast. But X Silent is in the finals, and I don't remember. I don't know what race he is. But regardless, okay, I got it. Regardless, the finals are going to be a ZVT,
Cool.
no matter what. Question is it going to be a cool ZVT or a different cool ZVT?
So we do have a Lost Temple veto.
Oh yeah, Gain very nicely putting out in the chat. Nice way to punish that greedy hatch before
Very
that
big time, yeah.
the Baneling Nest. Very, very, very true. Getting that Baneling Nest after his hatch goes down as a natural. Definitely a very risky build, and yeah, definitely got punished.
So looks
Swipht,
like we're
Swipht
going
knew how to deal with it, and he dealt with it, and he came out with victory.
So it looks like we're going to be going to Scrap Station.
Scrap Station, from what I recall, from other people telling me how ZVC works, um, is a lot about early map control. Typically, first person to get lots of speedlings out takes a fast lead. But you do have to be careful because if you get too many speedlings, you're going to be way behind in economy, of course, you know, as always. But a good amount of speedlings can net you a lot of map control in the early game, as it does take forever for banelings to get from base to base.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, we did have a veto by Andeh in that first for Lost Temple, and Swipht went ahead and chose Scrap Station. So we do have him spawning here at the right side, and the pretty pink Zerg spawning on the left-ish side over here as the pink Zergy pieces. Um, with these close air positions, obviously I always expect airplay, but I'm always usually wrong on that, as people have kind of transitioned out of that. I feel like the more popular play is actually using the close air either later. Oh yeah, that's my phone. I should probably mute that. It's probably been going off all night. I apologize, guys. There we go. It is now silent. I get a lot of emails. Hopefully, I'm getting emails because you guys are following the Justin TV channel. If you're not yet, I hope you do, because I get an email and I see your name and I'm like, aw, that's so nice. You're such a cool nerd. Anyway, so I'm seeing in the chat that what was it? Guy was saying Lings and Banelings own this map. You morph them at their base. We
Yep.
actually saw that in the last game. That's
That's
exactly what we saw.
well, that's why that's the main, like, you go speedlings, and that's what Swipht is doing. Gas before pool, going speedlings. Looks like Andeh is going hatch first. That's weird.
Well, this this is a gigantic map. A lot of Zergs do fast hatch on this, but having seen the play in the last game, I don't know. I would kind of make sure that I just didn't die inside the first 5 minutes of the game if I was Andeh, because his macro does seem quite powerful. He was in a long game before this, so obviously his macro has to be decent. I wouldn't. If I were him, I'd try and push this to a macro game.
I don't know, because these fast lings are going to give you a lot of map control. He's going to get speedlings up real quick. Nice timings there too, getting almost perfect timing. 92 gas as his pool finishes. Little bit rough, but you know, not very rough. Very smooth. About what you'd expect from a diamond player. Almost perfectly smooth. But and then, you know, that could be slightly smoothed out a little bit. But I think these speedlings are gonna be, well, they're gonna give him that really early map control. I think Andeh's hatch is gonna finish. So I don't think he's gonna be able to keep up in ling production either. So I think this hatch is gonna go down. And of course, Swipht is gonna have speedlings, so he's gonna be able to run. And like Gain was talking about in the chat, You run the speedlings up there, then you morph the banelings right there, and of course since you have speedlings, uh, you don't have to worry about the slow movement speed off creep of unupgraded banelings.
We do have, what is this, about 8 lings. Yeah, we have 8 lings. Uh, gonna march their way across the map. Excuse me, I just got a frog in my throat. Marching their way across the map, they're gonna be able to do quite a bit of damage here. I don't know if Andeh, does he even know what is going on? He does know that there was a fast pull. He has not seen these lings, I don't think. Oh, actually, they marched right under his overlord, so he knows what's coming. And what is he doing to respond to it? Not a whole lot. Doesn't look like he has any
Almost
lings in
nothing.
production. He has speed just
I
started.
honestly, I think you would have been better off just getting drones, because if you're gonna have lings, then you need to make sure you have an equal number or more than your opponent, or make drones. Because honestly, right now his lings are just gonna get slaughtered. Because look,
Banelings
they're
now,
banelings and
yeah.
speedlings. Speedlings beat unupgraded zerglings, and banelings beat the shit out of all zerglings. So, yeah, Swipht definitely has a huge upper hand now.
Yeah, this is going to be painful for Andeh to defend. It's pretty much a repeat of the last game, it looks like. Um, and here come the Banelings. Hope he doesn't waste them all on Lings. Getting a lot of kills. Queen goes down, surrounded. Spinecrawler not even finished yet. And
Oh,
huge amount of drones go down.
bad. A drone
This is
misclick
going to
there,
be a quick GG.
getting completely destroyed. And yeah, it looks like Andeh is going down in game 2, and we are heading into the finals. It's going to be Swipht versus X-Silent, Zerg versus Terran.
Both players are quite sad. Both Swipht obviously not happy about winning, or maybe he's just he's a mild-mannered dude like myself. Doesn't want to BM or does hit. Oh no, Bailing's coming out right at the last second there, but it was just too late. Um, all right, so congratulations to Swipht for moving it on for moving along into the finals. Andeh, hope to see you back next week. You made it to the semifinals, no shame there. VOD viewers, we hope you go and check out ascweekly.com and click the Facebook like button, click the Twitter button, go to the forums. Check out the live stream, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's right, 3 tournaments every week, and we do have some weekend stuff on the way as well for you guys.
And a
So stay
fourth
tuned
weekly.
for that, and a fourth weekly.
That's right.
Once we get the Master Division up and rolling. Um, sorry, voice crack puberty number 2 there for a second. So yeah, definitely check out the site, and thanks for watching. Go click the next VOD because it's gonna be the finals.